you ever looked at the world of miniature gaming and wondered, where do I even start? The last thing you want to do is spend all your hard-earned money and time on a game that you don't actually enjoy. In this episode of Miniature Landscape Hobbies, we're going to break it all down for you to help you select the ultimate wargame that's right for you. Let's get to it. Miniature Landscape Hobbies is proudly supported by these sponsors. Miniature wargaming is awesome. It mixes strategy, storytelling, painting, and building. It's part game, part art project, part social experience. But here's the problem. There are hundreds of games out there. Sci-fi epics, historical battles, post-apocalyptic wastelands, and fantasy realms with dragons and dark lords, just to name a few. You start looking online, and every game has beautiful models, cool rules, and passionate players saying this one's the best. And you're thinking, okay, but which one is right for me? Trust me, we've all been there. Even veteran miniature wargamers sometimes feel overwhelmed by the number of choices. Before you buy even a single model or rule set, you need to ask yourself 5 simple questions. What setting really excites me? Do I love the look and the style of the models? Do I want massive day-long battles or quick skirmishes? Competitive or casual play? How complex do I want the rules to be, and is there a local community? And finally, can I actually afford it? The setting is the heart of any miniature wargame. Do you want massive sci-fi battles with alien armies? Recreate D-Day or the Battle of Waterloo? Do you want to lead knights and wizards in a fantasy realm? Or explore dark, alternate history worlds with steam-powered tanks? Usually your favorite movies, books, or games give you a clue. At my house, for example, my sons and I all play miniature games, but we each choose different settings. Mitchell and I love history, so we play Valor and Fortitude for Napoleonics and Flames of War for World War II. Hastings loves alternate history and steampunk, so he went with Armoured Clash and Dystopian Wars. Here's the thing. The setting isn't just for background flavor. It's where you'll be reading, playing games, painting, and spending a lot of time talking to others in the future. So you genuinely need to make sure that you're picking a background setting that appeals to you. Let's be real. You'll spend more time building and painting miniatures than actually playing. There's just no way around it. So, obviously, the models have to excite you. If you love bright, flashy uniforms, Napoleonic games might be your thing. Dark, moody settings? Try Trench Crusade. Want giant robots or alien monsters? Sci-fi games like Warhammer 40k or Battletech might be perfect. And remember, most miniature games have multiple factions. For instance, in Warhammer 40,000, the Space Marines might be a little bland for you to paint, but the chaotic ramshackle nature of orcs might be just perfect for you. Some games are huge, with dozens or even hundreds of miniatures and battles that take an entire afternoon. Epic, cinematic, but time-consuming. Others focus on small skirmishes you can finish in under an hour. Fewer models, faster games, and often cheaper to get into. And then there's considerations for your own playstyle. Tournaments and competitive play, or narrative campaigns where the story unfolds game by game. Only you can really determine what your favorite is. I once tried X-Wing. I loved the setting and loved the mechanics, but the local scene was only competitive tournaments, and this just wasn't my style. I would rather play with unfolding narratives and to create cinematic moments. So I moved on. Lesson learned. Playstyle matters as much as the models or the rules. Rules can be dead simple or incredibly complex. Some games fit on one page, others have giant rulebooks plus endless expansions. Ask yourself, how much brain power do you want to spend learning the rules? And check with your local community. The best game in the world isn't much fun if no one nearby plays it, unless you're ready to build a group from scratch. One more thing, new editions. Rules change over time. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it feels just like a cash grab. If you want to avoid buying new rules every couple of years, then look for games that have online living rules, such as Dystopian Wars or Armoured Clash. This has the added benefit of allowing real-time updates to the game to make sure everything stays balanced. And finally, we come to the budget. Miniature wargaming isn't cheap. Big names like Warhammer 40,000 can be expensive. On the other hand, you get some awesome models, and you get all of the details that come with its immersive universe. Before you start on the miniature gaming journey, set a budget. Decide if you want to buy everything up front or spread it out over time. Make sure you avoid impulse buys. You don't want a pile of unused models gathering dust. And don't forget about 3D printing. This is changing everything. Some games even release official files for players to print at home. Honestly, I think that in a few years, 3D printing will be the standard for this hobby, and you might want a budget to buy a 3D printer for yourself. So yeah, picking the right miniature wargame comes down to 5 things. The setting, the look of the models, big battles versus small skirmishes, rules and community, and of course, your budget. Take your time, try a demo game if you can, because once you find the right system, this hobby becomes one of the most rewarding out there. What's your favorite miniature wargame? I'd really like to know. Drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and consider joining my Patreon for awesome deals and perks, and support my channel while doing it. See you next time for more miniature gaming, painting, and diorama videos. But most importantly, until then, remember to keep building life in miniature.